Hello everybody, QuailFay here. Today I'm hoping audio is okay because the day has finally arrived. My Logitech G923 that I bought off of eBay is finally here. And today we're going to test it out. I've already tested it a little bit, but I just want to start getting used to the buttons, figuring out what everything is. But without further ado, let's go for a drive. So clutch, look at that, how that works. Brake, look at that. And of course, gas. I could put on the clutch, shift, and start learning to pull away. One thing I gotta figure out is how to map, because what I want to do, I want to map the shifter paddles to become directionals. I'll do that. I could do that in American Truck Simulator. Ooh. Alright, pedals are a little close on this setup, but that's okay. This is fun, though. I've been testing out a little bit, and I can tell I just started driving way too fast. I'm only going 60. This isn't as fast somehow as my truck, my new default truck I have. Alright. It's a second. Oop. Yep. Yeah, I gotta work on shifts, but that's why I bought it. That's why I wanted to get steering wheel set up. Is because I wanted to learn just learn how to drive manual, and the way I'm doing that is just virtually. And that's not how you do it. I don't recommend this. I've driven manual in real life only one time. It was 100 feet in a parking lot, and it didn't even shift gears or smoothly shift. I just let go of the clutch and learned to not stall out while pulling forward. Also, hold on a minute. One thing I realized. Let's get rid of this really quick. You don't need to see that. You can see this. You can see this beauty right. You can see that beauty. You can see that. This beauty right here. All right. Also, because I don't know the controls of the steering wheel yet, and I'm just playing around with it, I do have so many wires hooked up. I have all the wires to do with the steering wheel and the gear shift and pedals. I have my controller hooked up as well for the buttons I know. I have my headset plugged in. And yeah, I'm using every port in the front here. And I still have the expansion thing that I use for the mouse. Like my dongle. Alright, back to what we were doing. There we go. I'm gonna have to go to a V8 and actually learn how to drive it properly. I gotta also get comfortable too. And the way I have this set up is just awkward with how I have everything mounted to my desk. Alright. Brake a little. Also, it's kind of hard to use the emergency brake because I don't know what button that is on the steering wheel. But when I'm driving, actually, it's kind of can't really easily just rip it on. I could do. Oh, that should have hurt my tires a lot more, but it didn't. Still, I think it's time to respawn. What if I just burn the clutch? That feels evil. I see, hold on. Just keep the foot down. I think I'm gonna have to learn how to drive smoothly first. That's probably what I'm gonna do in this episode, but we're just gonna play on a bit. Hey, we can just shift into first, and look at that. Oh, I'm a monster. Hold on, now I'm in fourth. Oh, come on. And I'm not paying attention to where I'm driving. Oh! gnarly. And also, also my left foot. I drive with only one foot in real life. I only drive with the right foot, but my left foot is just constantly on the clutch, not because I'm not used to. Because of course, when you like start learning how to drive in real life, you get into second nature eventually, to just like vehicular control and all that, and like just how to properly use the pedals and when. Hold on, and then shift it again. So, but my feet are only used to learn to driving normally with one foot. I failed. I put it in first gear again. All right. Let's back away from the pedals a bit. Pedals I definitely need to push forward, but I need to get a better box. Steering wheel is very small. Oh, I am just riding my clutch. That's how you burn it out. Also, we need to hold on. Let's stop this. I feel like this brake pedal's been modified to where, like, because the brake pedal just feels so much stiffer, like how it should in real life, honestly. Let's just push this on here. Let's put it in neutral, like I should have been. I need to tighten this down. Well, like, is there any way I can push this forward more? Oh, I can. Hold on. Playing with the steering wheel really quick. That is as much as it'll be pushed. It will allow me to push forward. Let's just tighten this down as much as I can because it almost feels like I want to fall off my glass. Definitely shouldn't be screwing the steering wheel to glass, but I have. That feels more sturdy though, a little bit. Not too much though. The gear shift's even worse. I have a block. I have a cardboard block between the glass and the shifter. Well, yeah. Don't do what I do, guys. Oh, hold on. I gotta make sure my clutch is in. We can turn the. I'll just remember to turn the emergency brake off. Stop rolling back. Your brake pedal is stiffer than I'm used to. That's the big thing I have to get used to. Alright. We'll turn left. Also, force feedback is really nice. I'll have to learn rev matching later, but for now. You gotta really push on the brake in this thing. Oh, I'm in neutral. There we go. Yeah. I think what I should do, I need to practice driving automatic first. Alright, I guess I should keep control, but I'll go down here. See how well it worked out? I'm a genius. Hey, there's some dirt road over here. I'm curious. Oh, poopies. Alright, I see why people want the eye tracker too. Shoes. Where did I hit? What is there that I could, oh, look at that. Oh, I see what's happened here. We just bottomed out. Alright, reverse. Hey, found reverse. Okay. Back to here. Oh. There seems to be a fundamental problem here. This seems to be an even more fundamental problem here. I might keep money shifting. wipers. Yeah, I seem to be stuck. Can I get into it? Hold on. Ouch. Alright, well, we've kind of ruined this car enough, so... Can it idle? It can. Ow. This is shifting without the clutch. Is there a sixth? Is there a sixth? Any sixth? No sixth. Alright, it's time to reset. And also, actually, let's get rid of this. A couple more reps. Let's remove current, and then let's spawn in an automatic vehicle. I don't want to do newer. Let's see how my let's see how the Crown Vic mod is doing. Where are you? There you are. Let's do Peace Police Interceptor. Spawn new. Alright. Now how is this gonna work? Hey, where's reverse? Is reverse still down there? Okay, that's weird. Alright, I know because this is a PlayStation steering wheel, really. So that's the controller button. So the top button is, yeah, the top button is the headlights. I think I'll have to increase the steering sensitivity on the brakes a little bit. Hope you guys can't hear the sound of the mics too much because this is loud. Ooh. And fun. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hold on. So can I like... destroy myself on the curves. This is why you definitely want to practice aggressive driving on here first. If you're like a 15-year-old and you have a steering wheel like a Logitech G923, practice driving on here when you drive. If you have a PC. And you're like not old enough to get a license yet, definitely practice on here. Alright. Well, that was pathetic. Oh, you didn't wreck. Alright, the steering wheel is a little close to the shifter. My hand's kind of hitting the shifter as I drive. It's like it's right next to the steering wheel. Not optimal. Some would say suboptimal. Although I just realized I have a genius idea. I could just move the stand over here. I don't know. Anyway. We'll have a normal driving again. Let's just cruise at like 55. It's still hot in here and I have the AC on. Let's just go over here instead. Haha. Insane driving! Ha 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 ha! What's the handle like on the Crown Vic? This is fun. that sound? Who needs realistic driving when you have a Ford Crown Vic? Oh, that's what. Oh, cool. I didn't back yet. Is this where I think? Wait, is this? Where am I? Where am I? Ah! Flooring it out of fear. Dude, Max's Crown Vic is such a good mod. Chat and figured out where I am. I'm not even the streamer. Fastest I've ever driven with the steering wheel in my hands. Just that. Hey, anti-lock brakes are not. Oh, I see why I was still revving so high, because I still had the gas on. Get back to Bay. I've been intending to start driving straight. There we go. So we have to do something about the shifter situation. Also, if you've noticed like how my odometer's changed, like from the 4th of July video to now, because this mod normally I believe this mod normally tracks how many miles you've driven the mod, and this is the first time really driving the Crown Vic mod on the PC. Whereas like over there on the laptop, it's still like 400 miles I've driven this mod. But yeah, the mileage should rack up over here. All right. Maybe with a non-rack, I just need to learn how to drive better. Alright. Good thing I normally drive with the left hand, because the right hand just does not fit. So I gotta learn the buttons too. Alright, let's pretend I checked my blind spot. Let's pretend this light's also green. How do you guys feel? I had myself fooled thinking I'd drive realistically. Definitely a little weird though, because I have to. Because it's a force feedback game, but it's not quite strong enough. There's no return. That's the biggest thing messing me up, is just steer. It just stays where it is. Hot crash. Ooh, that was a big light spike. Alright, hold on, let's see what's going on here. Settings. Options. Controls. Force feedback. That's weird, because the game, I gotta realize, how long have we been filming? 20 minutes already, wow. Alright, I'm gonna open up G-Hub again. Load resource, yep. Yeah, I need the centering spring. Alright, let's go back to the game. Let's see how it works here. Cool. Alright, well, because this is a force feedback game. Okay. I'll have to figure that out. I guess now, while I'm driving, I know this button, horn, that's the square button. X button does nothing. Circle button does nothing. D-pad does nothing. So there's a lot of configuration that we need to do. D-drive at least. L3. Alright, slow motion is L3. Alright, L2 changes the camera. That's the settings. I need to learn how to drive better. Oh, what do you? You do nothing. You don't button above the 3 lines. PlayStation button? Oh! Oh, and okay, that's useful. So, plus button looks better. That's so odd. I came out of gear in real life. So what do you do? This thing does that. This thing does nothing. Nothing about that radio button does anything. R3? R3 is the emergency brake. R2? And R2 is pause. Alright. That's the biggest problem is the force feedback kind of like, there's no return on it. That's my biggest problem. And there's force feedback. When you drive aggressively, then it returns. Just, it sucks. Maybe it's the mod, maybe, I think it's the way I have the game set up. I mean, this is a used steering wheel. Let's keep that in mind too. Also, now that I'm using it, it doesn't feel used though. This feels like, and I can tell like from the wires that this thing's been like used. But like, alright, this button resets. Alright, let's chill drive a bit. It is 9 o'clock already. How do I already got a good bed? I just got home. Like half an hour ago. Well, it's really an hour ago. No, it's actually half an hour ago because I didn't come straight home. We gotta go 50. Always go. Remember, guys, if you don't know how to drive yet, one thing you could do, one life tip, you could always go double the speed limit. Anyway, that includes like this. That includes around corners like that. Did I hit the curb? That sucks. Oh. Oh yeah, when I do, that's the problem. When I, yep, that's funny. When I shift, when I switch the steering wheel on and then I try to press my emergency brake button, it's not there because the steering wheel's been moved. Actually, very close to mirror to what you guys can see in the game. Now that I have this piece, I should really play Forza Horizon on here. Right, but it looks like I'd have to buy it again. I don't want to. I already have it on the Xbox. This video is probably coming out Monday. If I can learn to drive. I want to go back to oh, it just what? Oh, I know what happened. So I wasn't shifted into drive. I was shifted, yeah, 3. I was shifted into 2 actually. Interesting. So is this 1? No, that's neutral. Interesting. Oh, the gear shift is falling off. Hold on, please hold. Please hold. This, me making videos has gone, the shifter has come completely off of my desk. Hold on. Well, let's just shift you into, like, park. Oh, that's right. Let's just put the emergency. Alright, let's figure this out here. Hold on. Please hold. Enjoy some reps. These are the things that a professional editor would edit out of their videos. A professional YouTuber would edit out of their videos, not me. Not because I want you guys to see everything that's real, just because I don't edit my videos. And I mean, I also like you guys to see what's happening. So is this? Okay, that's why it's not gonna go on all the way. Hold on. Wait, shouldn't this be on the bottom here? That's what I wanted to do initially. Alright. Kind of forgot that I was still on there. Okay. We are tightening down this. I am currently reattaching my gear shift, my 6-speed gear shift. We push down and get to reverse. I guess that's how gear shifts are. I did not know that about manuals. The boot, interesting. Okay. Let's get back to driving, shall we? After I fried my engine. That's actually just... Oh, I'm here now? That sucks. Work one more time. Okay. Hey, I can hear now. The door's falling off. I'm outside of the... Oh! Look at the steering wheel go. I'm just gonna... Oh, I see my steering wheel just in real life. Oh, it's not steering much anymore though. Okay. Let's just remove this vehicle. You never had this, okay. One more manual. That was an automatic. Let's go with one more manual. I don't want to do no synchros though. That's something I should get to eventually. But for today, it's the first day with the steering wheel, so I want a V8. But I think these only have automatic. I'm gonna see if I can change the transmission in the Ford Mustang-esque vehicle. Alright. Transmission. No! That's big sad. I have to buy the mod. I have to give the creator their hard-earned money because they made a beautiful mod. Ugh. I have to be a responsible adult and pay money. No. Into, like, content creators. Who wants to do that? Everyone, of course, because that's what you should be doing. Support these guys, please. Not me, though. If I get popular enough, I'll just take the ad revenue. Even then, it's okay. I don't need. I'll work. If I want that, I'll work hard for it. Let's get the. No, actually, no. The mid-range V8 is sounded kind of nice. All right. I thought that color was going to be better, but it wasn't. All right. So the button for the camera was L2. Yes, it was. Let's keep that off. Okay. We are neutral now. I deserve that. I did everything wrong with it. Alright, what is it? Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope, no. We're gonna figure it out, guys! That's even worse. Okay, well. I see. Oh, I get why I was steering to the left. There is some return, some spring return. Okay, it was because of the Max's Crown Vic. It's because I was playing with the mod. I see the issue. I could just hold on, figuring it out. Haha! Just pressing random buttons. Oh yes, the force feedback is way better on this. Oh, I scraped my car, my beautiful muscle car. Morning shift. Just casually shredding the tires at full, like half throttle. Oh, I'm not supposed to be in this part. What if I just shift with? Well, this hasn't gone well. All right, steering wheel centered. Well, let's take off for real though. Disgusting. Keeping it. The roads. This is a 4-speed. This is a 4-speed manual. Let's see. Let's actually be better drivers. It feels so weird driving in this sim. Is he also not there? Oh, we're already going 90, that's impressive. Yep, okay. poor car. Oh! It's a driver, it's fine. Ready? I'm getting very sad if OBS just doesn't pick up any mic audio. Hold on. Let me make sure this is all still good. It is still good. Too loud though. We're half an hour. Alright. Back to where we were. Alright. What is this button? PlayStation button. It's still a driver, right? Sounds like it. Ah. There seems to be a fundamental issue. Well, I think it's not so much of an issue of it being a driver or not, it's more of an issue of... Oh! That'll do it too. Being stuck in there? Hold on. Control. Yeah, that'll do it. Hold on. This'll... Being stuck into the fence will do it. Being stuck in the fence will definitely do that too. Being stuck in the fence. This isn't my sign to end the video, so I'm not done yet. Alright, well, I was hoping this would still be driver assist. They said no. Alright. Let's actually go for a good drive now. For just a couple minutes. I definitely drive way faster with this. Alright, now that I have gear shift, yeah, now that the gear shift is slightly farther away. Also, I actually started to see some wear patterns in like the rubber on this, but other than that, things still look nice. It's still a nice steering style. Although, I mean, with shipping and tax, actually no, with shipping I like after applying shipping to the cost of this setup, I still saved about $100, so is it worth? I mean, like after taxes, yeah, $100 off. I mean, and it works fine. I'm okay with this. But then be curious to see what a new steering wheel feels like. But I mean, like technically before shipping and taxes, the steering wheel was only $200. The steering wheel is way too small, I will say that. But aren't all steering wheels like this? It does feel less stable. Older cars feel less stable at high speeds. The steering wheel is very realistic. I mean, I'm sure they feel a lot less stable than that in real life. We want second gear. Hey, I rev matched that pretty good. I didn't even mean to. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. I'll get much better. Alright. What's it like brake with no anti-lock brakes? I already know what it's like because my car has no anti-lock in real life. I have a box between the pedals and my heater. I'll have to change it during the winter, but it'll be fine. Oh! Messed that up. I didn't do a test recording before this, so for all I know, this could be just driving around and I'd be very sad. Alright, I'm gonna have to get going, but I should start it while it's in neutral. Alright. Hey, not a crash. That's a crash. If the clutch is slightly out. Let's pretend we didn't wreck. What does this look like right now? Oh, it doesn't even look like I wrecked. I haven't done any exterior driving yet. Or driving with the lights on. Oh, mistakes. Mistakes are made. Mistakes are made! Bad vehicular control. Oh, pedals are coming off the ground. Don't destroy the engine. may have messed that up a bit. Hey, light screen. You know what that means? Clutch kick. Alright, we're gonna pretend I did that well. Well, we gotta keep the engine running. Hold on. You can see me just playing the steering wheel. It's cool. Oh, also, all the lights are updated in the game. If you look, well, I mean, the lights are updated in BeamNG for the rest of the cars a while ago. So if you see this, light dash is dim. Well, let's destroy every gear really quick. Alright, that's gone. Let's destroy fourth next. Actually, let's do first. Engine and transmission, goodbye. Get rid of the fourth. I meant to shift into second. Alright. This is effectively a four-speed transmission. I'm gonna film one more video after I take a break. Alright, transmission's gone. No more transmission. Okay, cool. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching me destroy this classic car and a bunch of other cars. But yeah, I definitely am enjoying my purchase. I could say that. I'm gonna make sure everything's aligned. I'm gonna make sure I don't destroy the cables. But yeah, let's rearrange this. There we go. Hopefully this lasts me a little while. Next I'm probably gonna probably gonna like film the trucking profile. I'm probably gonna just play around a little bit more in the game. But I think you guys have seen enough. I think you got wow, my pronunciation is on point. I think you guys have seen enough. So I'm just gonna end the recording here. See you guys later. Goodbye.